I am a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Some people call Mormons. I've been a young single mother. I've struggled with addiction. I've placed a child for adoption, and I've been to prison. And I have been so loved and supported and welcomed into the church. I was baptized when I was 8 years old. I'm the oldest of 7 kids. I grew up out in the country with kind of non-traditional parents. And I remember when I was 12, I told my parents, I'm done going to church. I don't fit in there. I don't feel like I belong, which wasn't true. I was loved and supported then, but I was kind of wild. And my teenage years were difficult. I got pregnant when I was 17, had my first child when I was 18. We had 2 children when I was 21 and had a 3rd child when I was 23 and placed him for adoption. After that, I struggled with drug addiction. And finally, in my mid to late 20s, I hit a bottom and went across the street and asked my parents' bishop, I hadn't been to church for a long time, to please help me. I didn't know what to do. And he welcomed me into his home. He supported me. He called people who struggled with addiction, did anything he could, and he was honest with me. He said, Portia, I promise you that if you'll go to church and you will read your scriptures and you will pray, your whole life will change, which he was right about. He also told me I might be the most selfish person he'd ever met, which I was. I was very selfish. What I'm grateful for is that he taught me a really important lesson, which is accountability, that I was responsible for my life. And I had 5 years sober when I relapsed and ended up getting back involved in these illegal real estate deals and went to prison. My husband and I are married in an LDS temple, and we believe that the covenants that we make with our Father in heaven bind us to him and to each other for eternity. And I'm so grateful for that because I felt the power of my covenants when I was in prison. I felt that power connect me to my husband and my Father in heaven. I have felt myself refined and reformed through the power of Jesus Christ. I am so grateful for the members of the church who have loved me and supported me. I'm grateful for my faith, and I'm grateful for a Savior who hasn't given up on me.